is day 2 of our week of wishes. And all hour, we're sharing stories of the heart, like our next guest, Drekkia Writes, whose viral celebration videos lead to crowds and applause, bring so much joy. Listen, I told my team, I saw one of these videos popped up. I said, I have got to meet the woman behind this. She inspires millions online, and now she's here to do the same in person. Tam Fam, give a rousing round of applause to Drekkia Writes. Come on out, Drekkia. Thank you. Yes.
Oh my God, so good to meet you.
Listen, so good to meet you. First of all, come over closer. Come closer, Drekkia. Come closer here.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I'm scrolling one night. You know, you go online and all of a sudden they push things that are suggested for you.
Yeah.
I see one of your videos, that one that we showed. It said, show a woman who you're proud of. Show them this video. Then you said, send this to a family member you're proud of. This is the shareable content I'm here for.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm fascinated by this. I know you're a motivational speaker, because I started like following you online, getting in all your business. You're a motivator. You said, send this to a mama who's doing a great job. And everybody's clapping there.
Yes.
You're a master motivator. Where did this idea come from?
This idea of celebration, the idea of the video actually came from a friend named Charity. But I started doing these at my event because I wanted people to really realize that we have to stop and celebrate where we are on our journey, because a lot of times we're always looking for accomplishing the next big goal. We're thinking that we just have to celebrate milestones, but if you woke up and you are making progress toward any goal, that deserves to be celebrated. So I wanted to be able to communicate that in a big way, because I am an educator, so I'm really all about like learning that incorporates the body. So when we do these celebration videos, it's an act so that your body remembers that you deserve to be celebrated. And we do that through giving a round of applause. So although I tell people, hey, you know, send this to a woman or send this to somebody else that you're proud of, that's actually just for the simple fact that a lot of times we just want to be recognized. We want people to know that we exist. But these videos aren't just for the other person. It's for you too.
Yeah. The person who's sending it and the person receiving it. You have networking events, you rally crowds. I saw one that says, send this to a teacher, an educator that you're proud of. We always wonder what our journey, what we're meant to, what's our purpose.
Right.
How do you answer that how do you answer that for yourself? What is your purpose?
What is my purpose? Well, actually, earlier this year, I had to go on a social media fast, and I never felt led to go on a social media fast before a day in my life, because I'm one of those people like, oh, social media don't control me. But I've been in a space where I was trying to make sure that I was in alignment with what God had for me. So I felt that was a way for me to get quiet and really hear his voice and listen to the recurring messages that I was getting. And I was actually in New York one time at a conference called the Hip Hop Education Conference, and there was a lady, like in mid-conversation, she stopped. Her name is Shani, matter of fact. She said, you're gonna do something big, something with your voice. And I've always felt like it was my purpose to be able to hype people up and make them believe that they deserve everything they want out of life. You know, no matter where you come from, no matter what zip code you were born in, it does not matter if nobody in your family ever did anything that was quote unquote big. Like if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, if you have the desire, you absolutely can do it. Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
You use poetry and work as an educator, and you call yourself excessive celebrator of youth. And you credit poetry to helping you find your voice as a young woman. And you've also done that for others.
Exactly. So when I was in 6th grade, my teacher introduced me to poetry, and I was one of those shy kids. I did not talk a lot. I don't know if y'all can tell I'm a little shy. But when she introduced me to poetry, I was able to talk about things that I was going through, and I felt so much freedom. And one day I wrote a poem, I read it to my mama, and she said, oh my God, I feel like you're telling my story. And I'm like, what? I just told my own story, but she made me read it at church. And y'all, I was so nervous, armpits sweating, voice cracked. But you know how the church people are, they hype you up. They made me feel so good. I'm like, okay, I'm doing something important. And I'm like, I want to keep doing this. So I started doing public speaking workshops through a youth program that I was part of called Go Girls. And there I got to build my speaking skills, and I realized how special it is to be able to articulate your thoughts, because everybody can't do it.
Yeah.
And when I realized that, I'm like, wow, this is actually not for me. This gift of poetry and being able to talk about things that may be personal to me actually has nothing to do with me and everything to do with how God wants me to show up in the world and inspire other people.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is what's so crazy about this show, because I'm literally scrolling one night and it popped up in your suggested For You feed, and I said, I have to know this woman. I called the team. I said, you've got to find her.
Well, Tamron, I just got to say this, and I'm sorry. So I saw you like the video, right?
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, my gosh.
And I took a screenshot. I was like, oh, my God. Screenshot. And I was like, I'm not going to be one of those people that posted and say, oh, Tamron Hall liked my video. But I was so happy, and I actually ended up inboxing you.
You did?
I did.
See, I don't read the DMs anymore.
See, that's how you know this was meant to be, because you were thinking about me. I was thinking about you, too.
Drekkia is sticking around. We've got more. Don't go away. Oh, my God, that's crazy.
The world may know Drekkia as the poet, the creator, the energy curator, but I know her as my personal cheerleader. I was 11 years old in the 5th grade when I met Drekkia. She came to my school to teach poetry through her workshop, 7 of Arts. I didn't believe that I could write, and I was very closed off to it. Over the weekend, I went home, I wrote my poem, I shared it with Drekkia, and she hyped me up.
I would have a heart of gold. The word would be my stage. I would use motivation to continue my meditation.
Without her, I wouldn't be as confident as I am today. I was able to go from a shy and timid girl that struggled with stage presence to being a poet, being an artist, being an author, all because of Drekkia.
Welcome back. That was 16-year-old Drekkia from Jacksonville, Arkansas, one of Drekkia Writes' former students who, with Drekkia's guidance, you heard there, she is now a published author of her own poetry book titled Puzzle Thoughts. Drekkia calls herself the wordsmith, and Drekkia is still with us. This is what happens when you have people hyping you up versus tearing you down. And you have this, congratulations. I think it's just beautiful. How did you described y'all's relationship and what it meant? You started writing poetry very early, but confidence became the key to you opening up your words in your world.
I just never stopped writing.
You never stopped writing?
No. I lost contact with her, but throughout that time, I never stopped writing. And the people around me, they also pushed me. Anytime it was a competition, anytime I got a chance to share my gifts, they pushed me to just go for it, take advantage of every opportunity.
You have your book, Puzzle Thoughts, here, Thoughts of a Wordsmith. You're going to give us an example of some of the poetry that you featured in her book. I asked her, I said, you want me to give you the book? She looked at me like, ma'am, I memorized my stuff. You want to give us an example?
Sure. I wake up in the morning and put my crown on. I set the bar high with the same tone. I kill low self-esteem. Every day I wake up is to chase my dreams. Or should I say purpose? You can call it what you want to, but you gotta put the work in. So watch me work it.
Oh my God. Drekkia, your videos, I mean, they've gone viral now. People see them everywhere. What do you see as your what's next?
What's next for me, especially when it comes to youth empowerment, so I am a teaching artist, and I use poetry as a tool to help build confidence, communication skills. So right now I am working on a statewide poetry slam initiative in the state of Arkansas for youth, because I really want to give them that platform for them to become published authors and to be recorded professionally. So that is definitely what's next, and I'm looking just to travel around the world with poetry, because it's been a thing that's been able to help kids express themselves. You know, when I leave poetry workshops and students, their feedback is always, I'm glad I got to share, because if I didn't, I would have otherwise expressed it in a negative way. And I don't teach them about the semantics of poetry. I teach them how to use it to literally be able to talk and communicate what's going on in their minds, because you don't get space to do that in school.
Wow. I have to tell you, the videos are beautiful. I want to get in on this, so we're going to go up to the stage.
Oh, yes.
And Drekkia's going to coach us through our own inspirational, shareable video. You're going to come over. Kelly, you can come over with us. All right. I have to tell you one of these superficial things. Everybody in those videos are so fly and beautiful.
You know?
I mean, the videos are gorgeous.
And they're not hired people, y'all. They come from real events.
Okay, this is an event, the Tam Fam, so I guess you want us all to stand up. You're going to walk us through it?
Yes. So
okay, we're going to face the camera right here.
Oh, I should.
All right, we're going to stand up. My cousin Erica, my bestie Sylvia in the house.
Yes.
They root me on. They're my hype ladies. Okay, so you're going to tell us what we're doing.
All right, so Tam Fam, I want y'all to get ready to celebrate the people that are on the other side of this screen. So we're going to start off looking a little confused, like, what? And then when y'all start to hear me clap, I want you to go into a thunderous round of applause. Are y'all ready? Yeah. All right, let's start. You can do your bending. I'll start bending.
Okay.
Yeah, Tamron, I need you down here with me.
I'll do this way.
And make sure you're looking at the camera.
That camera right there, this is for you on the other side of the camera. Here we go.
Oh my God. Are you? Oh my God. Yeah!
You stay right there, because
I'm standing.
You're standing here. So from afar, because you spread so much joy and what you do for others, we wanted to give something to celebrate you. We are treating you to a luxurious stay at an iconic Peabody in Memphis known as the South Grand Hotel. It is legendary. Its charm, its elegance, its gracious hospitality, and rich history. You'll be able to unwind